How much driving in one day is too much? You'll find out right now. Hey there, Dave, the RV Dummy, with
Yoko.
I've got her. I've actually got her on a video. She's been tough to find lately. I'm so glad that Yoko is with me. So I want to share with you how much driving you should do in one day, how much we do in one day. Today we drove from Ithaca, around Ithaca, New York, Robert Treman State Park, to Lake Placid, New York. And it's about a 5-hour drive. And I got to tell you, these days, 5 hours is about my limit. I mean, it was good, it was comfortable, but 5 hours driving, in 5 hours, I mean driving time, 5 hours. So in other words, if Google Maps says it's going to take 5 hours, you got to remember, you got to stop for gas, use the bathroom, eat lunch, whatever you want to do. It all takes time. So we left Ithaca this morning around 9 a.m. We pulled into a campground, a beautiful campground, by the way, in Lake Placid. By what time do we get here? About 4:35, something like that. 4:35. So it's basically all day. Now we did stop for a nice lunch. We had a nice big bowl of pho, which is Vietnamese noodle soup, of course. But the time just ticks away. And the thing about RVing, being on the road, it's all about having fun. And I like driving. I've actually really enjoyed it, but I don't want to be driving all day. I want to be doing other things as well. And I know it's a means to get to where you want to be, but now we're here. It's cold. It's getting dark. And I think we've maxed out the amount of driving I want to do in one day. I think probably for me, the most comfortable, by the way, I did all the driving. And that's okay. We've kind of narrowed it down these days. So I do all or most of the driving, and Yoko is totally in charge when we pull into camp, pull into wherever we're going to be. She's in charge of organization inside the van, which means helping Boo Boo. Boo Boo is our cat. By the way, here, let me show you Boo Boo. Boo Boo is right here, just taking a little nap here. That's Boo Boo. He's very, very comfortable. But she does all the organization inside the van. I think we kind of have it split up like that. That you're pretty much inside. I do the driving, and I'd say most of the stuff outside of the van. Most of the stuff you're hooking up the power, water, sewage, and all that stuff. And whatever else leveling, whatever else has to be done. It's worked out pretty well that way. But again, Yoko, would you agree that we wouldn't want to do any more than a 5 hours? I think that's about the max.
Yeah, I think so.
Three would be much more comfortable, because 3 would turn it. By the time we stop dicking around,
cannot move that much. 3 hours.
it depends where you want to go.
Yeah.
It just
and
depends
how
on where you
much
want to go.
You have time.
Yeah. Now, driving from our home in Maryland up to Ithaca took us about 5 hours Google Map time. So yeah, that translates into more. And then we stayed there 2 nights, then driving from Ithaca to Lake Placid, another 5-hour Google Map time. But we're kicking back here. Can you pass me my Corona, please? I eat gluten-free, and it just so happened, and I'm not a real beer person, but did you know Corona is actually gluten-free? Seriously. Corona is considered gluten-free. There's so little that it's actually considered gluten-free, and Yoko's more of a wine person. So we're here kicking back, because that was it took so long to deliver our lunch today. We were in that restaurant, and pho shouldn't take that long, but it took forever.
Yeah.
And then we got carry out. It just, I don't know.
Sometimes takes a long time, but it's okay.
But you know why it's okay? Because we're here, and the leaves are changing, and absolutely beautiful. We got a totally private campsite. Nobody is around us. Woods are here. We're going to make a nice little campfire tonight. This is what it's all about. It's about having fun, kicking back, enjoying the peace, the tranquility, the serenity, and it just doesn't get any better than this. Life in the RV. It does not get any better. So thanks for joining us. By the way, if I'm going to ask you to subscribe if you can. If you like the video, please press like, Share it with people that you might think are like-minded.
Yoko.
And Boo Boo over there taking a nap. Thanks so much for being with us. I hope this was helpful. We just kind of talked a little bit, but again, driving time is important. So I hope this helped you out. See you next time. RV Dummy.